It's actually cold. Today's pretty cold, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to increase the temperature of the room by exercising. It should be okay. Kind of like in the winter, right? Sleep in the day, run at night. Also, Sam Sulek had a very good point. He said, why would you not try and lose weight in the winter when the body has to use more calories per hour to maintain body temperature? Like, you know, the abs will tense up, the arms. Some people even shiver or begin to, like, their muscles spasm to generate warmth. So, it's actually a good idea to try and diet in the winter. Because at 75, 80 degrees, the body doesn't require as many calories per hour than in 65 degrees. Then there's always other variable factors, such as extremely warm clothing, etc., etc. However, you know, the top of the head and sunshine, the top of that head and sunshine will detect the difference. Anyways, Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting.
That's a pretty good one. Since it's cold today, like 67 degrees in here, I shouldn't be sweating so much this time. I'm definitely going to work on the sweat. Well, at least, you know, the second set of sit-ups, that's for sure. Maybe third. It just depends. I've been trying to increase my cardio to a certain level as well, which I haven't been recording, but I might as well, just to give the data. Alexa, stop. Just to give the data, you know, for others running and stuff. Here's my run, and it's not the best or anything. You know, here's my run. It's not the best or anything, and I just show the slope on the treadmill. So, I do plan on recording my runs just so they have some sort of, you know, because I'm not like the number one runner or anything. So, a good number for someone to go off of. I've been running now for, I have 11 hours of cardio that I've tracked, so I guess I'll find out. On these particular movements, sit-ups and push-ups, I have tracked approximately 22 hours in each movement. So that's not too bad. So I have like 22 hours of push-ups, 22 hours of sit-ups, and shamefully, or sadly, only 11 hours of cardio, which I will make up in 20 to 30 minute increments. Hold on, that tracks. I've done the movements on various terrains. This one being like pretty chill. So we're gonna try and do 100 in a row, and I am not sure. A couple of times where I achieved it, which means I'm prepared to have it be a little bit less at least a couple times too. Something like that. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now. Slightly more than 100, but I decided to do an extra few to make up for the slog with non-perfect rep or whatever. So I made it, yay. That's good. I'm just gonna try another couple. Alexa, stop. So I made it to 100. Of course, I have no viewers on this side. That's alright. So I made it to 100. Actually, I did like 6 more than that, but that was because I know some of those reps weren't necessarily really super reps, you know? So I did an additional 6. I counted 104
1:40 before the timer, right in the middle of the timer for 2 minutes. Anyways, Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting.
About time for a new sandbag. It's all granular, not so chunky. Not as heavy either. I'll lose a little bit of sand each time too. That's alright. Anyways. So I came up with a chart, which I'll show. And it's a really good one, but it takes 2 days to complete, just to see something. And I think it's pretty good. And I was going to swim a couple reps in. Alexa, stop. Sometimes I get sweaty, and it's hard to maintain my hands on the ground. That's okay. Ourselves. Butterfly. Who obviously wants to be a part of it. But anyways. Let's see. It's a moth. And he got squished. Oh no. Anyways. We're going to try 100 push-ups in a row. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting.
Another 10 before the finish. Alexa, stop. I made it to 100 again. And I was watching arm wrestling with Devon Lair, and I noticed that he maintains the same strength no matter how many times he arm wrestles. I've noticed that about Devon. Thanks, bro. The arm wrestling champion at one point. Because Devon is just, he's super strong. But anyways, I noticed without Devon, it's his endurance. It's freaking crazy. So I was like inspired by that. And thank you, dude. Keep hustling. Thanks, bro. So today I'm actually taking it pretty chill. It's like a 22-minute one. I was talking a bunch. Positive talk, though. Informational, positive talk. Nothing too, Anyways, thanks for the comment. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
This is my final set of sit-ups. See how that goes. Hi, Jupiter. Alexa. We are doing the final set of push-ups, and that will complete the workout. And as always, I'm going to try to 100 in a row again, which is always rough. I'm good. How are you doing?
So today I was a little bit slower on starting the set too. Looks like I'll complete a little bit early. Thank you. So here we go. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
Made it. Timer's basically up. Just mention another time. Alexa, stop. Thanks. So I made it to 100 3 times in a row. So I met my goal. Thank you. So, as requested, a fit check. And last spread. Okay. And one of those two, I guess. And abdominals. No, they magically do that. I can't figure it out. Anyways. They just magically do that in that spot. I don't know. I guess it has its benefits, but I don't do that. Thanks. Yeah. However, I don't mind. how it gets that way. I noticed it 8 years ago, it was just one leg and calf would kind of be shaved. And then as the years went on, the other calf ended up kind of bald. I don't know. I never figured that one out. However, there was a time where I got so frustrated that I would like put salt on it and stuff and be like, what are you doing? And then go to bed basically. I think it's just balding. Right. And that completes the workout. However, I plan on putting my cardio on, take a short shower. Probably just the socks I wear and like friction. I don't know. But thank you for your support as always, Jupiter. I really appreciate it. You're my #1 fan. Not that I know of. Maybe my lower back or something? I don't know. I'm gonna do a cardio session later on, so I'll just record it. Thanks. Another cardio session later on. That way you can see my run time and how it looks, and I actually review myself. I'm probably the most critical of myself. But anyways, I will see you guys shortly. Bye guys. Heck yeah. Cardio. Cardio. Alright, bye guys.